Hello everybody, my name is Zharik. In this video, I'm talking about the task number 1 for a language action and learning. Characteristics and particularities. Number 1, characteristic, relationship with disciplinary files, relationship with the structure proposed by the NIP. Particularities: course type methodological. The course does not retake exam. That is part of the trajectory of the practical component. Number of phase. Phase number 1, record video where you make a brief introduction of the course. Phase 2, examine the factor that influence the process of foreign language action and learning. Phase 3, compare the main theories on the action of foreign language in the context of the pedagogical practice scenario. Phase 4, evaluate teaching strategies used within the classroom based on the student learning characteristics. Phase number 5, state a proposal related to the new assessment approach in the classroom environment. Learning outcome. Phase number 1, learning outcome. Review the characteristics of the course and the particularities of the pedagogical and educational practice process. Phase 2, learning outcome. Examine the factors that influence the process of the foreign language action and learning methodological and the detail within the pedagogical practice scenario. Phase 3, learning outcome. Compare the main theories on the foreign language action with the content of the pedagogical practice scenario. Phase 4, learning outcome. Evaluate teaching strategies used within the classroom based on the student learning characteristics. Phase 5, learning outcome. State a proposal related to the new assessment approach in the classroom environment. Chapter number 1, a chapter of the agreements, regulation of pedagogical and educational practice, and the articles of this. Chapter number 1, definition and propose. Article number 1, definition. Article 2, propose. Chapter 2, generalities and definition. Article number 3, practical components. Article number 4, pedagogical and educational practice. Article number 5, nature and offer of practical components course. Article number 6, teacher in training. Article number 7, pedagogical roots of pedagogical and educational practice. Chapter 3, curricular aspects of the pedagogical and educational practice road. Article number 8, prerequisites. Article number 9, course registration. Article number 10 of the course of the training road of pedagogical and educational practice. Article number 11, homologations of the courses are the signature out of pedagogical and educational practice. Number 12, teaching work experience. Article number 13, deployment activities in a practice scenario. Chapter number 4, principles of the performance of teacher in training of the pedagogical and educational practice. Article number 14, principles of action of educational practice. Chapter number 5, Definition of the Academic Network and Educational Practice. Article 15, Actors of the Network of Pedagogical and Educational Practice. Chapter 6, Pre-Practice Seminar. Article 16, Stage Assessment of the Pedagogical and Educational Practice. Article 17, Pre-Practice Seminar. Chapter 7, Stage Assignment, Monitoring and Evaluation of the Educational Pedagogical Practice. Learning Assessment. Article 18. Article 19, Evaluation of Educational Pedagogical Practice. Article 20, Causes of Failure of the Course of Educational Pedagogical Practice. Chapter 8, that of teacher in training of bachelor's degrees in development of pedagogical and educational practice. Article 21, that of teacher in training. Article 22, rights of teacher in training. Chapter 9 of the certification of educational pedagogical practice. Article 23, practice scenario for teachers in training. Article 24, the presence, regulation, and effective from its approval. This is the chapters and articles for the pedagogical practice. Indeed, the main information of lineamientos for the práctica educativa and pedagogy. Regulatory reference. With this regulation, educational and pedagogical practice and research are strengthened as fundamental acts in the training of graduates and thus defined in the conductive thread of the formative process. Principle of action. Legality of teaching, pedagogical practice, dialogue between educational actors, promotion for a protected environment for the children and teenagers, respect of difference, excellence in service. Program of the Licenciature and etc. Bachelor's degree in Children's Pedagogy, Bachelor's degree in Foreign Language with emphasis in English, degree in Philosophy, Bachelor for Mathematics, Bachelor's degree in Education. Definition. Practical components. The practical components is part of the curricular construction of the program of the higher education system and an education for work and human development. Pedagogical and educational practice (PPE) is a curricular space for the comprehensive training planned of the state of the competencies developed by the future teacher. Specific relation of the teacher practice and educational set the norms and regularities stipulated by each school or program. Nature and offer the practical components courses. The training route of the pedagogical practice is made up of practical course and methodological courses. Teacher in training. The person who formally enrolled in the academic undergrad program and UNAT advanced is a procedural way for the purpose or acquiring the competencies and learning outcomes of the practice and the teaching profession, teaching and educational practice role. It is the curricular route in which course of the practical components are degree address of degree from the practice of participant observation, intervention, and research. Ruta prepráctica y educativa for your program. Observation. Didactics of English evaluation. Foreign language. Action and learning. Methodology foreign language. Immersion. Enforced curriculars, testing, and evaluation in ELT. Technology in foreign language teaching. Teaching English to children, adolescents, and adults. Teachers. Development integral pedagogy. Practice. Inmersión, investigación, educational research, practice, research, pedagogical practice in online environments. Pre-practice seminar. The pre-practice seminar The pre-practice seminar takes place in the period for the start of the practice and is mandatory. It generates the administrative enlightenment, the pedagogical course, the practical roles and authors. ESAPEC. Evaluación de aprendizaje, dimensión sinérgica de diferentes metodologías que integran modelo pedagógico, una lista. Simulador. Constitute a digital recourse, learning for the formation for concept, construction for knowledge, and its application in new scenario focus on the diversity for our concept, national inclusion, multiculturalism. Thank you everybody. This is all my video.